Sirens far off, salt in the air, whole bay breathing like it's aware. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Block reeks of diesel and cheap cologne. Wet brick walls, every echo grown. Corner store shutter like a metal jaw. Teeth all tagged with the broken law. I move slow, hood low, harbor wind bitter. Palms itchy from the pills in the kitty litter. We cut dope in the duplex above a nail salon. Owner never asked, just keeps the TV on. Neon bleeding on the puddle by my ankle. Blue then red like the ocean trying to strangle. Every street light flicker feels colded. Every parked car feels loaded. This city got hunger in this harbor. Teeth in the tide, pulling your father. Rain in my collar, stealing my stare. If I die here, I die as the hair. Neon on the waves like blood in the water. Pray for forgiveness, plan for the slaughter. Heartbeats counting like cash in the back room. Living on the edge of a neon bright black moon. Cousin caught 12 for a job going sideways. Talked on tape, now they hunt him in 5 ways. Mom keeps a rosary taped in the kitchen vent. Cross turned green from the years in the greasy scent. I learned math from the scales and the rubber bands. From the way grown men shook with another plan. OG said, kid, every favor got teeth. Smile too wide, you'll be missing a piece. Now I'm up 3 nights on a single lick. Got the plug short, counting out the tension thick. Every shadow in the stairwell whispers my name. Every slow car circle feels the same. I stash heat in the paint can by the dock crane. Rust all around it like dry blood stains. Seagulls scream, sound sick, unclean. Whole sky yellow like a crime scene scream. This city got hunger in this harbor. Teeth in the tide, pulling your father. Rain on my collar, stealing my stare. If I die here, I die as the air. Neon on the waves like blood in the water. Pray for forgiveness, plan for the slaughter. Heartbeats counting like cash in the back room. Living on the edge of a neon bright black moon. Who do you trust when the badge moonlights? When the judge gotta share in the dockside sights? When your own blood pings your phone, you good. Right after you seen them slide by your hood. I keep one lie ready for the quick check. One truth buried where the buoys intersect. If I disappear, look under the pier. Yeah. Rain so hard that the cameras blur. Perfect night, every footprint stirred. Meat set late by a rusted crane arm. Money in the gym bag, still under each charm. I spot 2 more silhouettes than the greed. Coats too clean, shoes wrong for the weed. Hear that radio crackle in the zipped up sleeve. That artificial calm when they say don't leave. I laugh once low, hand on my fate. Tip the pankin over like it's just dead weight. Metal clatter, their eyes drop. I rise 2 steps sideways, vanish in the guise. Slide through a fish market, bleach and brine. Old man sweeping like he been new mine. He nods once, flips the back door latch. Whole world shrinks to a narrow match. Outside sirens comb through the salt thick air. Helicopter beam searching for a guilty prayer. I'm 2 peers over, soaked, still breathing. Power in surviving what they keep believing. City got hunger in this harbor. Teeth in the tide, pulling your father. Rain in my collar, stealing my stare. If I die here, I die as the air. Neon on the waves like blood in the water. Pray for forgiveness, plan for the slaughter. Heartbeats counting like cash in the back room. Living on the edge of a neon bright black moon. Bright black moon.
Rust on them, dust in the sound. Stairs to the basement. That's my crime. Yeah, whole squad hungry, teeth on edge, ink on my hands, blood on the ledge. I don't chase trends, I bend them, break them. Name in your mouth, I take it, erase it. Talk that talk, get your jaw rewire. You post, I'm present, you rap, I'm fire. I don't do maybe, I do move now. You chase playlists, I move crowds. Look look at these clothes. Same post, same caption, I'm moving fractions. Split second action, fast flow snaps like a cold backhand. Words hit ribs through your whole black van. Hey, basement crowd. I run this underground when the kick hits. Whole block laid down. You got lights, I got scars on file. You make noise, I make war, no smile. Basement crowd. Stone steps, black tile. If you ain't bled for it, you can't stay a while. Now, basement crowd. Say my name too loud. That's one more body in the crowd. I was in the cypher where the floorboards flex. You was in the comments typing threats. You pray for a placement, begging for a cosign. I cut middlemen like coke lines. Fast lane rap vein, drip with the venom. Bars in the attic, their careers in the cellar. I don't need gimmicks, cats or props. I got 24 bars that'll twist your locks.
Quiet. Hear that? There's fear in your throat when the beat come back. Every line death note.
I turn pressure to diamonds, diamond to dust. You chase trust, I chase what I must. Respect, checks, city on my back. You chase chains, I chain these tracks. I run this underground when the kick hits. Whole block laid down. You got lights, I got scars on file. You make noise, I make war, no smile. Basement crowd. Stone steps, black tile. If you ain't bled for it, you can't stay a while. Now, basement crowd. Say my name too loud. That's one more body in the crowd. Yeah. Rest on the mic stand.
Yeah.
Turn that up.
All the way up.
Turn that up. All the way up.
Crack tiles, basement throne. I built a kingdom out broken phones, out cold nights. No coat, just cold, that hunger language only monsters know. Sharp teeth in the Shark Tank cipher. You soft talk tough, I write threat letters tight. The whole squad look quiet to the track ignite us. Then it's sirens inside your sinus. Quick jab, then a long pause. Listen, hear fear drip out the holes in your vision. You stream numbers, I stream venom. Different metrics, different victims. Beat drop, I don't, I stand there still. Whole room lean when I bend that wheel. You chase trends, I been still. Turn cheap rumors into rent and meals. This that basement throne, crack floor, gold in the tone. All that talk online, leave it at home. We write laws, right in the unknown. You ain't from here, stay out my zone. Underground kings, no crowns, just stone. This that. This that.
Basement throne.
Walking hood low, eyes all wire. You just rap, I get hired. To end careers like a HR fire. One verse turn whole scene quieter. You pack gimmicks, I pack silence. Let the space hit like a blunt force violence. Word clips flip when the crowd gets biased. I don't chase love, I incite riots. Double time dagger, then I cut that speed. Let one bar hang, watch the bloodline bleed. You pray for a post, I pray your team leave. Less noise, more meat, same feed. You flex cars, but the tag still tempt. I flex scars, let the glass imprint. You spit bars like a class assignment. I drop lines, whole maps get shrunk.
Say my name.
Stage lights blink,
Say my name.
whole front row shrink.
Say my name.
Your mentor flinch.
Say my
Too late, you late. It's that basement throne. Crack flow, gold in the tone. All that talk online, leave it at home. We write laws, right in the unknown. You ain't from here, stay out my zone. Underground kings, no crowns, just stone. This that. This that.
Basement throne.
Yeah. Skyscraper talk. Doors lift up, cameras flash on the curb. Black suit, jacket, gold watch, few words. Whole team play the medium rare on reserve. We toast quiet, let the evidence serve. I used to write goals on receipts in my pocket. Now the bank app need a thumbprint to watch it. Night breeze hitting through the panoramic roof. Leather smells rich like a well-kept secret truth. I see the city from a throne in the sky. Champagne rivers when we slide through the night. Money on my mind, but my soul feel light. So light, yeah, we already won. This is just my life. I see the city from a throne in the sky. Rose gold clouds when I'm letting it ride. Pedal to the floor, but my heart feel quiet. Living every prayer like I prophesied it. Marble in the lobby, concierge know my face. Penthouse code, make the elevator wait. Rooftop pool, blue steam, slow fade. Shorty in silk, got the skyline on her waist. Calls from the label, I let it ring once. Talking percentages, never in stunts. Paper in the briefcase, peace in the lungs. I don't chase checks, they follow what I become. I see the city from a throne in the sky. Yeah. Champagne rivers when we slide through the night. Money on my mind, but my soul feel light. So light, yeah, we already won. This is just my life. I see the city from a throne in the sky. Rose gold clouds when I'm letting it ride. Pedal to the flow, but my heart feel quiet. Living every prayer like I prophesied it. Yeah. 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 Brown bag lunch in the corner stove freezer. Mama counting coins like a broke parking meter. 3 deep in the one room, couch for a bed. Uncle on the floor, TV talking in his head. Towel under door cause the winter wind cursed us. Roaches in the cereal, still we said our verses. Bus stop, cipher, breath fog, numb hands. Freestyles muffled through a borrowed dismay. We came up from nothing but a half-act. Loose change, hand-me-down dreams, hand-me-down pain. If you know, then you know how the hunger leaves stains. Still I love where I'm from, I would do it again. Cause the block raised my name. Through the loss, through the rain. Yeah, the block raised my name. Through the loss, through the rain. Yeah. Jamal had a spiral full of schemes, half poems. Said either I get rich or the street be my home. He was 12 running errands for the boys with the stash. New Jordans on credit, paid in cash, that ain't track. We sit on milk crates by the loading dock gate, talking out the projects like a locked up escape. He said never trust a man who don't look you in the face. And if you touch that money, better know it leaves a trace. We came up from nothing but a half pack. Loose change, hand-me-down dreams, hand-me-down pain. If you know, then you know how the hunger leaves stains. Still I love where I'm from, I would do it again. Cause the block raised my name. Through the loss, through the rain. Yeah, the block raised my name. Through the loss, through the rain. From my old three. Summer 03, sirens sang us to sleep. Graffiti on the slide, names tag R.I.P. Jamal called a charge for a car, not his. Judge read his fate like a script, cold biz. He wrote from the cell, broke, promise me this. Take every scar we got, make them fuel, not a myth. Don't let them write our story like we born for the ditch. Let it stain with a tear and that broke something quick. So I traded late nights for a notebook grind. Corner store cashier, writing hooks on the side. Recorded in the closet with a quilt on the door. Neighbors banging on the wall, said it shook up the floor. My bad. First time I rocked the stage, it was 6 of them there. But one kid cried after, said my verse felt like prayer. In that moment I knew this was bigger than me. Jamal's words in my chest, like a tucked ID. We came up from nothing but a half pack. Loose change, hand me Hand-me-down dreams, hand-me-down pain. If you know, then you know how the hunger leaves stains. Still I love where I'm from, I would do it again. Cause the block raised my name. Through the loss, through the rain. Yeah, the block raised my name. Through the loss, through the rain. From the couch on the floor to the mics on the stage. Every lesson from the block still lives on the page. Oh, I keep the loyalty close, like a set of oak keys. When I rap, they all there, posted up in the breeze. Midnight, take it to the skyline. Silver keys on the table. City humming through the window. I just cracked the label, yeah. We in rooftop leather dreams, chrome wheels, moonbeam gleam. Got my name on every screen. I spend the night like it's routine. Toast up, pockets talk obscene. Blue notes in my bloodstream. We in rooftop leather dreams. I made the life I used to stream. Yeah. Sunset dripping on the high-rise glass. Took the long road, turned pain to cash. Car don't swipe, gas tank full, but the hunger in my chest still pulling that bull. Watch face heavy, but I came from a bus line. Stomach doing backflips, plotting on a lunch line. Now I tip what I used to chase for a month. Still remember every nose up front of the trunk. Talk slick now, but they laughed at the vision. I was eating cup meals, cutting up decisions. Turned every night yet into why not me. Now the valet know my name, toss me the key. Short night, long list, I don't brag, I recite. Whole crew Taylor, but we bled for this life. Success ain't pretty, but the view sure clean. Looking down at the block where I learned how to dream. We in rooftop, leather dreams. Chrome wheels, moonbeam gleam. Got my name on every screen. I spend the night like it's routine. So sweet. Toast up, pockets talk obscene. Blue notes in my bloodstream. We in rooftop, leather dreams. I made the life I used to stream. Lines in my notebook turn into lines at the door. Used to count every bill, now I barely keep score. Still I see the old couch, chip paint, leaky roof. Mama praying in the dark, that's my living room proof. Now it's marble in the hall, but the scars still show. I just cover up the doubt with a custom fit coat. Ambition in the glove box, maps in my mind. I keep adding new flows to the place I designed. Hit the club for 1 hour just to feel that air. Knowing half of them copy what I choose to wear, but they don't feel the weight when the lights go black. When it's just me and the ledger and the demons I track. So I ride through the night in the soft seat chariot. Gold on my teeth, but the heart stays serious. Victory's a burden in a velvet case. I still chase the pace, still feeding that taste. We in rooftop, leather dreams. Chrome wheels, moonbeam gleam. Got my name on every screen. I spend the night like it's routine. Toast up, pockets talk obscene. Blue notes in my bloodstream. We in rooftop, leather dreams. I made the life I used to stream. Keep going.
Had a shoe box, not for shoes.
For old bus stubs and past due news. 4 deep in the one-room, fan on the floor. Uncle on the couch, mama praying by the door. Roaches in the cereal, laughing like it's normal. Cartoons on mute while the arguments get vocal. Hand-me-down coat, too thin for the weather. I learned how to run just to stay held together. Dice in the alley, men talk about time served. I memorized their stories, every twist, every word. Little man never chase what don't feed you. Heard that once, kept it close like a needle. Older cousin had a pager and a beeper glow. Said school ain't for everybody, watch how it go. That winter, cops raided, kicked in his pride. I watched his mama crumble in the snow outside. Got these Polaroids in my pocket, faded corners but the pain still clear. Every crack in the sidewalk taught me how to stand up, how to face fear. We came up from nothing, yeah we did. Turn that rust into gold in our hands. If you was with me in them days, you forever in the lines I changed. Yeah, yeah. Free lunch line, tray shaking in my grip. Homie stole milk just to bring it to his sis. Teacher pulled me aside. You been sleeping in class. I've been bagging up worries, trying to double up cash. After school, park bench, notebook like a mirror. Every bar a Band-Aid, make the picture clearer. James got locked for a chain, he ain't steal. Judge saw his skin, never asked how we feel. Summer on the rooftop, sharing one blunt. Dreaming of a fridge that ain't empty up front. Dreaming of my brother with a job, not a warrant. Dreaming that my name means more than a court print. I seen loyalty tested over rent due. Boys turn ghosts when the storm come through. But T stayed solid, walked me home in the rain. Said if I got one plate, we splitting this pain. From bus stop bruises to flights with my name on the ticket. From holding in tears to screaming my truth through the snippets. Oh, got these Polaroids in my pocket, faded corners, but the love still bright. Every crack in the sidewalk taught me how to move careful, how to choose right. We came up from nothing, yeah we did. Turn that rust into gold in our hands. If you was with me in them days, you forever in the lines I changed. Oh. Phone buzz, but I still hear payphone tones. Still see T on the corner, never making it home. He got caught in the crossfire, wrong side, right heart. Whole block, whoa black, but it tore us apart. I was scribbling the verse when the car came through. Ink smeared, couldn't finish, just stared at my shoes. Promoters wanna talk streams, want the story package. They don't wanna fill the kitchen with the cabinets, missing mice in the walls, candles for the light. Mama cooking on a hot plate, singing through the night. She said, baby, if you make it, don't erase where you from. So I keep the old block in the bass and the drum. Every stage that I walk, I bring the block with me. Every cheer that I hear, that's the hood set free. Got these Polaroids in my pocket, some are crooked, some are torn at the seam. Every crack in the sidewalk taught me how to bend, not break at the beam. We came up from nothing, yeah we did. Turn that rust into gold in our hands. If you bled with me back then, you forever in the lines I changed. Cuff on my wrist like a coded address. I came from the block with the calm kind of stress. Now I sign on the dotted, no sweat in my breath. Gold on the table, I'm betting on less. From split rent mornings to silk in the den, I learned how to turn a mic into win. Now the valet knows me by the shape of my grin, and the whole room leans when I step back in. I'm on that velvet receipt, cashing in deep. Moon in the glass while the whole roof sleeps. I rise with the gold on repeat. I'm on that velvet receipt, velvet receipt. I'm on that velvet receipt, cashing in deep. Tailored ambition in the late night heat. I shine where the high roads meet. I'm on that velvet receipt, velvet receipt. Yeah. Backseat glow on the midnight glide. Chrome in the mirror, got a chest move mine. One call, one pull, and the plans align. Every old door shut got me here just fine. Champagne talk in the private booth. I don't chase applause, I got proof in the truth. Big step, clean cut, I move like a coupe. Paint on the curb and my name in the loop. I'm on that velvet receipt, cashing in deep. Moon in the glass while the whole roof sleeps. I rise with the gold on repeat. I'm on that velvet receipt, velvet receipt. I'm on that velvet receipt, cashing in deep. Tailored ambition in the late night heat. I shine where the high roads meet. I'm on that velvet receipt, velvet receipt. Yeah. If they counted me out, I counted it back. Built my own lane, never lost on the map. Now the skyline bends when I pull through the black, and I leave with the glow like a medal I lack. I'm on that velvet receipt, cashing in deep. Moon in the glass while the whole roof sleeps. I rise with the gold on repeat. I'm on that velvet receipt, velvet receipt. I'm on that velvet receipt, cashing in deep. Tailored ambition in the late night heat. I shine where the high roads meet. I'm on that velvet receipt, velvet receipt.
Yeah. Glitch in the grid, fuse in the fuse box hissing. Harbors ajar, whole block gone missing. Yeah. No. Yeah. Gray sea, black tide, pier so rotten it creaks like teeth. Contain the door slam, cold wind dragging, that diesel breathe. My cousin said, quick stack, then we all retired. Next day, he a mirror, candlelight, cheap liquor fire. Crates on the manifest, mismatch counts, that's quiet code. Gunmetal briefcase, numbers stitched in the pirate soul. Driver in a bucket hat, one eye glassed in. Coast Guard boat in the fog, red beam pass, heart fasting. Static on the burner phone, voice like gravel and text. Drop spot change, kid. Location scribbled in cracks. I sense set up in each syllable as a slice like a razor. Rain taps Morse on the windshield, whole night shaped like a danger. Neon undertow, dragging us slow. Towers look holy, but the alleys all know. Sirens sing lullabies, bodies don't float. You play for your life on a thin blue note. Neon undertow, current too cold. You either break free or get bought and sold. Still in my coat, eyes on the coast. Crime rise the tide and it wants you close. Liquor store glow humming. Only got one good hand, the other's a rumor in jailhouse tales wrapped in contraband. He slide my chains, thumb linger on my folded bills. Says careful with friends who smile with they teeth too still. On the rooftop, pigeons twitch, they sense the plot. Two silhouettes by the vent, arguing about what's hot. Kids these days, they flash every deal. One laughs, one low. Metal clicks cut through the drizzle like jump cuts in those old shows. I'm walking that rusted catwalk above the freight yard's breath. Stacks of color-coded cargo, Russian Spanish meth. I plucked said just boxes of vintage vinyl, but the way he flinched felt like the final line in the spiral down by the docks. You can hear the city cough. Luxury towers inland out here, everything's off. Electric hum and silence, then the whispered name. Every shadow got a side hustle, every light got a claim. Dragging us slow. Towers look holy, but the alleys all know. Sirens sing lullabies, bodies don't float. You play for your life on a thin blue note. Neon undertow, current too cold. You either break free or get bought and sold. Feel in my coat, eyes on the coast. Crime rise the tide and it wants you close. Rain in my collar, gun oil on my tongue. Each lie tastes the same, metallic young. I seen kings turning into callers, begging for crumbs. Whole empires on wires, powered by slums. Yeah, meat spots and overpass, graffiti ghosts in the concrete veins. Tag of a boy I knew, right before we vanished in stains.
car idling, windows dark, exhaust, draw circles in air. I tap once on the hood, for the dead who never left there. Door crack slow, see the smile that don't match the eyes. Same cousin's bracelet, shining on a stranger's wrist. Surprise, he say my real name, hope chest goes hollow and nice. Your blood was brave but dumb, I gave a slider price. 2 more doors open, angles, lanes all locked. I hear tires slap, rusted pylons. Clack, 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 in my skull go pop, pop, pop. Options thin as the souls on kids running errands for pills. You stand still, you but target, you move fast, you get killed. So I laugh low, chuckle like this awesome sitcom rerun. Say, if I'm just bait on a hook, then who's holding this gun?